Okay. It was going to be Crash Street. I swear it. But we're doing Stardew Valley. Because I can only play for like 2 hours thereabouts. I have tons of cleaning that I have to do in the house. And I didn't want to do it beforehand. So we're doing it later. But I have to allow myself enough time for that. I'm also not feeling very good, so if I BRB, I'm so sorry. I just want to feel better. Ah, purple. Purple child. Do, 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 do. Figured she'd like pink cake. We need more wine and cheeses and casks. Never enough. This is fine. Alright, so they're all finally all out of there. Putting it here for right now. To collect and go. Do, 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 do. Love the winery music. So good. Whew. Hot here is just me. I think my fever's getting the better of me here. Sorry if I'm like not that talkative. I really should be. I shouldn't have been streaming. I might have to call stream already. We'll do a date and we'll see how it goes. I can tell you, I'm like sweating bullets. Whew. And I'm sitting in front of a fan. I'm not feeling good. Super sucks. I hate feeling sick. I'm so tired of feeling sick. Ugh. It's just the worst. And like I was feeling fine, but I'm less fine now. Oh my god, I feel not good. Stressed, I think. About things outside of my control, but you know how that goes. Nervous and... Hey, Gospel. I was just determining if I can even stream today. Because I'm feeling not not great, and I wanted to stream. And I knew I wasn't feeling like... That's why we're not doing a craft stream. I have the stuff ready, I just don't have the ability to sew. I don't feel very good. Yeah, well, I'm just determining if I can even stay on for even like one day here. I feel like I gotta like... I hate doing that because I'm all set up. But I don't feel very good at all. Luckily, there'll be no like there'll be no upchucks, unexpected upchucks, because I can hold that in. But it still doesn't make me feel very good in my stomach. Problem is my whole body is like healing, because like I went to the chiropractor and he's trying to get me back to being adjusted and in alignment, because I've been in so much pain and so sick for so long. You know, and I'm more about the holistic approach. I don't really like having to take medicines. And when I used to do chiropractic care, it used to help my asthma. And I wasn't sick all the time. I was never sick this much. Like, this is definitely making up for any, like, sick days I would have had at school if I was sick at school, ever. But this is just the worst. Just the worst. I don't feel good. Tired of feeling sick all the time. I'm like over it. I'm like so over it. I get tired of like being tired and in pain all the time. I don't know. Okay, so did that one actually work? I didn't even check it. Okay, we're gonna see if that one works. Yeah, I wanted to be on a more regular schedule at this point. Because my, like, 1-year stream anniversary is coming up, like real soon. Right quick. And I wanted to be on a more regular, you know, where we're streaming at least a little bit, you know, when we can, but I don't know. It feels like it's like subsiding some. My stomach just gets real bad pain. And I ate, so like that's... It's not so bad, it's still bad. You know, like it's still bad. Okay, let's see where this little girl is. Yeah, I know. It's just like, I hate, like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna stream today, and then I haven't been, like, and stuff keeps popping up, and it's just getting, it's just pissing me off. It's not even pissing you guys off, it's pissing me off. Like, oh, well, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and it's like, Thursdays usually, I won't be streaming. If I did, it would be in the, afternoon, evening, because I would normally have to work in the classroom, but I didn't have to work in the classroom today, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'll totally stream. And I got craft stuff ready, and I got things ready to so that we can stream this morning. But yeah, I woke up and I'm like, there's no way I'm doing heavy machinery. Like that's not gonna happen. The heavy machinery aspect isn't happening. Yeah, I know, and it just makes me feel so stupid that I can't like. It's different for being like, if I had toddlers or something, that would have been so much easier. But like, I and that's not particularly easy. But it'd be easier than the split schedule. I have to drive across town. I have to like make sure kids are taken care of in the morning. I have to drop off, pick up, shuttle things. I have to help my mom in her classroom. So it's like I'm not just helping one person. I'm helping like 6. And I feel like I'm already spread so thin because I still have regular mom duties on top of it all. And it's like I feel like I can't even catch a break. Like, I want to be able to stream. There's nothing to stop me from streaming today. Oh, except the fact that I'm not feeling well. That's great. Like, what? Even. Where the heck does this purple girl go? Not the first purple girl, but the second. Where did the children go? Children. Children, where are you? Are they in here? Why can't I give him... So rude. Okay. Yeah, so it's like, you know, I call it momming because it's like, it's never just the one, you know? It's never the one thing. It's always something. Okay. I seriously have no idea where to find this purple-haired girl. I also don't see pink-hair boy either. I thought they went to the library. But they're like not in here. Yeah. That's why I'm like, my sleep is important to me, and I may sleep a lot, but that's because I need a lot of sleep. You know, like, no. No. It just gets more intense. Just gets more intense, and that's, you know, not fun. Yeah, and on top of all that, yeah, I have, that's why I was like, oh yeah, we'll totally do a craft stream. It's because I have things I could be doing, in terms of like my other work, you know? Because it's never just one thing or the other. It's always something, right? Okay. So we've got that all filled up. Beat it up. So it's filled up. I guess we go get more hardwood. Yeah, those days kind of aren't... They're never behind you. It just gets more complicated and more annoying. I mean, till it's worth it. But, like, yeah. I don't know, like... I was just so exhausted from yesterday. I did a whole bunch of, like, craft prep, which takes me hours and hours and hours to do. Just to get the little bit that I do have. It takes me forever because I'm always interrupted with something. I know. Go, la la la, can't hear you. I know it. So bad, isn't it? But like I said, I'm at least trying. Like, I love streaming. I find it fun. I mean, I was gonna play games anyway. I mean, I might as well share my love of all the games in all the land. I wish, like, Animal Crossing didn't take so long to set up, because it's always taken so long to set up that it cuts from the game time. And, like, I love that game, but, like, if it takes me an hour to set up, then that's an hour less game time, and I only have, like, so long to actually play. Yeah, and it's hard with newborns because, like, you really gotta set that schedule, like, straight up, so that people get rest. Although my husband was always able to only, like, he works off of like 4 hours of sleep. I mean, even now it's like he goes to bed way late and wakes up way early, and I'm like, how are you, like, able to function as, like, a human being all day with, like, 4 hours of sleep every day? And he's like, I don't know, I just do. I'm like, guys are equipped for that. Like, guys are equipped to go long periods without sleep. Women tend to need it, especially after childbirth. You know, it's like, it takes so much from your body that you just can't even recover. So it becomes a problem. Exactly. But, you know, child rearing takes a lot out of you. That's for sure. So yeah, I was like, I'm getting kind of nervous with the whole TwitchCon thing too, because it's like, to go by myself with as much as I have, like, anxiety, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be draining as it is. Exactly. So that's pretty good then. You're doing well with having a having the schedule then. If the baby's already breaking for meals, then that's really good. Yeah, mine was like tiring because like my kids would not sleep during the day, like, but they slept like almost overnight because I moved around quite a bit when I was pregnant with both of them. That like they were able to do their full night's sleep almost like right away, like within the first couple weeks. They were already like sleeping for like 6 hours at night. But they would not be napping during the day. Like, they would fall asleep in the car seat, and that was about it. So, like, I had to be driving around and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is exhausting. So, I didn't really get a break during the day. That's where it's like, you know, like, I needed the break. Luckily, I was near family, so that, you know, that's a good thing. Got a cute little hard hat. Void spirits and slimes. And dust sprites. So, dust sprites are ice. Void spirits are later in the caves. You'd be bored to tears, trust me. You'd be bored to tears. You'd be like, Your body starts hurting after a while, too, because you're not meant to sleep for that long. Trust me, I've tried. Ooh. Oh, sad. Ghost is sad. I'm a woman on a mission. And with me, I'm sleeping so horribly that, like, that's why I'm like, with the chiropractic care, it'll help because then I won't be in quite so much pain when I'm sleeping. My hip is off by, like, okay, so I was explained, after giving birth, when they took the x-rays for everything, because I had a miscarriage, so they had a, take x-rays, and this was after my son was born, and, so they took x-rays and like, wow, your hip's really turned out. There's nothing we can do about it now because, the elasticity, in your body, like, it stiffens after a while after birth. You know, your body can spring sort of back to normal if you're right on it right away. Which is why they say, like, after childbirth, when you're able, after the first 6 weeks of recovery, to get back to exercise and stuff, because that's, like, your elasticity period of time, where you can get your body sort of back in shape. My shape was already blobbish. I like to, like, just point that out. I always have had my shark figure. But, so he's like, wow, your hips really turned out. And the way it was explained to me is my right hip was way out, which is why I didn't have, like, a solid foundation for, like, lifting weights like I used to. I used to lift, like, a hell of big weights. But I didn't have the solid foundation underneath me anymore to be able to do that. And it turns out when I looked at the x-rays now, it's not that one hip's turned out. It's that my whole hip, my whole bottom hip area is completely turned. So I'm actually walking sideways. As best as I can explain it, it's like walking sideways constantly for years. But I make it work. And for my weight, I don't mind telling everybody what my weight is. I don't have any problem. I have weight problems my whole life. But it's that I don't have that solid foundation. The part of your spine is supposed to lie right over your hip. Okay, so like your tail is supposed to be like midway between your hips. Let's see, where... Okay, so think about a 4-inch difference. That's about what it was. My tailbone lies 4 inches over and back. So, like, my whole hips turned sideways. So it's like, yeah, it's no wonder I'm in pain all the time. It's no wonder I'm sick all the time. My whole body is, like, completely out of alignment. It's going to take me months of care to get back to where I was because I've been off of it for so long. I have to really look at my nutrition. My water intake is already pretty good, and I've already stopped snacking on sugar. I've already stopped drinking soda entirely. Like, soda's too sweet for me now, which is weird, because, like, I tried to have a soda in and out the other day. I'm like, this tastes weird. Because I haven't had it in, like, 2 months. So I took, like, a sip and, like, decided I didn't want it. So my husband drank it. Which is fine, because he drinks soda anyway. But I had to, like, kind of pare down. And, like, even my doctor was like, I don't understand why you're working out so hard and you're not able to lose the weight as fast as like if other people did what I did, they would drop so much weight so fast. Like, I'm going through big weight fluctuations. It's because and I had the stomach distension still, and that could all be part of, like, my body is fighting all of the time just to be able to breathe, just to be able to stand, just to be able to do the basic things. I just got so tired of, like, feeling like, wait, my mom, who, let's see, how do we categorize? We'll say 50 plus. How's that? That seems good. We'll go with 50 plus. There may or may not be a couple pluses in there. She's 50 years old, and yeah, I mean, she's like 60 something, but we'll go with 50 plus, and she can lift more than I can because her foundation for her hips are better than mine. I'm like, this can't happen. I can't be, like, outlifted by my mom. Like, and then I'm like, because of all the patio paver leg that we did, I'm like, wait, no, I'm tired of this. Like, I got tired easily. I'm like, wait, I used to lift, like, all this all by myself all day long without issue. Like, this isn't okay. Like, this is no longer okay. I can't live like that anymore. So that's what we're working on. Getting me back to chiropractic care so I can breathe again. Because I used to do okay without the meds. When my body was in alignment, because they pop my ribs in such a way that, like, I can breathe. Because it gives my lungs just a little bit more room and things aren't fighting each other, you know? Everything's interconnected, so I just have to take care of my body better than I was. But that's where we're going to be, like, stream times for those days are going to be a little different because I got to go in the morning. And tomorrow, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able... Okay, so on chiropractor days, I can't do anything. Mom has forbid me from, like, I'm just supposed to take the day and rest. So, I mean, she could try to make me, but, like, so those will be, like, easy, like, cleaning days. Because I can't just not do anything. I haven't done that in decades. So, those will be the days I, like, clean only, and try to take it easy and rest. So those will be Wednesdays and Fridays. So I figured those would be like good stream days then. If I'm stuck having to sit down all day, which is hard enough as it is, then I will stream on those days and then not worry about doing other things. Thursday becomes classroom day. Monday is anytime after adulting is done is stream. But it's a short day, so sometimes Mondays just take me all day to do stuff, like oil changes and stuff like that. So that might be like a day of no stream. It's typically Mondays. I do want to get back to doing Saturday multiplayer days. Nintendo's gonna be changing their servers up, so I'm not really gonna be like playing Splatoon much anymore or anything like that. So we'll do like Animal Crossing multiplayer days. Yeah. Well, and they just had an earthquake, so I'm not sure how that affects them or what they're doing or anything like that. I don't even know if it's anywhere near them. My friend was there at the time. She was flying in or whatever. So yeah, it's like, be safe, please. You're stressing me out. Yeah, and even if I know people who only stream on the weekends because they have a 9-to-5 job Monday through Friday, you know, and family or whatever, but they stream for like 6 hours on Saturday and like 8 hours on Sunday, and it works fine for them. They're still consistent. They're still doing their thing. Feeling the flow, working it. And with your lift, I mean, that's going to be like, that's kind of like flexible to start with because you got to like be able to, you know, people are going to be demanding it only at certain times of the day, so you got to be sure you're available during that time. You know, commute hours, dinner, you know, out to dinner, back from drinking. Those are going to be your high volume days. Or, you know, high volume work hours. Yeah, and you need to also think about rest and recovery with, you know, the babes. I was hoping one of them would have like a an artifact or something that could be donated to the museum. We gotta be what's comfortable for you. Gotta do what's comfy. Yeah, and see, like, my family's so used to me being so flexible in where I am and what I do. It's hard to, like, then squeeze in a scheduled stream time, you know? It's like, that doesn't work. Oh, perfect. Okay, so that get that 4. And I get that one. Very nice. I like it. Perfect! I guess it just requires two things. Two for the price of 1. Something a little more heavier. Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta be able to, like, think of your safety, too. Safety, man. Safety. For the safeness. Yeah. And I think that's the way a lot of people, I think, are choosing to handle it, because not everybody can, like, just sit and make a schedule. I've tried to make a schedule and like, I end up in the hospital. Bad things happen. It's not the greatest idea ever. Guess that's all we can make there. See, and, like, our lifts aren't even allowed to, like, they had problems with people at the airports and stuff, because, like, other people had to go through so much more stricter licensing than I guess they had to, so, like, that becomes a problem too. Everybody fighting for the same stuff. Like my little bow off to the side. It's cute. Get that lunch. Show that lunch who's boss. Still have several more that aren't done yet. Boy. Ha, Nova. How goes things? Goes all the things. But how is it? How goes things? Things are good. Well, that's good. So, after Strange Bun, after Bean Pot. Don't have it. Don't have it. I don't have those. And I don't have that set. -1. So, I can... Okay. Things are going okay. Kind of sick, but, you know. Other than that, good. Other than that, we're doing just fine. Just fine is what we're doing. Yeah, I feel off. My body's releasing a lot of toxins right now as I get better. So that's kind of where we're at with things. Trying to get better. Singing makes me feel better. Okay, we need 1 fiddlehead fern. 10 and 10. I can make like the beach warp, which isn't so bad. Let's just go buy some love gifts for whoever's in the bar. Not bear, but bar. Big bar. I knew it. I feel a little sick. Fine. Stand there. Fine. Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. Chirpity, chirp, chirp. Trying to think. Since I can't really use it. I can, I suppose. I can kind of cut down the farm area. If I put the pigs behind here, pigs can forage this zone. Then I have more farmable land because these barns I can just move somewhere. Let's see. Do 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 da ba da ba da. Trying to see where best things could be put. If that made any sense whatsoever. I know, right? Currently have 18 mods on. Some of which I can't even use just yet. But I have them on there for just in cases. Doopa 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 doopa. Oh, thanks, Linus. Trying to think about the best way to go about stuff. We'll get this. Fine. We'll also put the starred ones in. Might as well. Dang, kickers take forever. Like I said, I think I might make some of the iridium milk into cheese anyway. Seems okay. Here's my thoughts and the thinking that is happening here. I might have to like kind of revamp the whole thing here. I like the tractor there because then I can come down and tractor things. But I bet I can put these somewhere else. Put like a coop or something right in here. And not needing quite so many ducks anymore. I mean, Elliot's probably as full up as he's ever gonna need to be. He's full. I can start selling these ducks. We're selling stuff here. Might just destroy this coop. So I'm actually thinking about keeping more rabbits than anything else. We'll keep Wumpus. Wumpus is important. But I've never actually sat there and destroyed a barn, so I don't know if I lose that hay. I don't know what's going on here. Change home building. We'll put him over here. Because I can just sell the iridium eggs and save myself a step. Move these ones over. So we have one of each and a ton of rabbits, and we'll just fill it up like rabbits. Since that's the case, we don't have to worry about this at the moment. See, but we can get that whole thing filled instead of the mayonnaisers into like cheese presses. I mean, these will still be good for over at the I don't even know who else likes duck feathers, so we're just gonna sell it. I mean, I could use them as sheds, I suppose, but I think the sheds are a smaller footprint than the coops. I mean, I might, but move them into a different section then, so they're not used as coops. Fill them up with cheese presses or something like that, I don't know. There's a way to automate like this, the whole thing, so we're gonna play with it a little. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move this up over here. Tractor can go there. That feeds that. This is strictly jam, but that's okay. We have cheeses, so that's we can then run out over here. I want a little bit of space. That doesn't really give me a lot of walking around room. See, I want to like bump it over here, and I gotta move these. Minor shuffling temporarily. That is all. Since they require the same thing, I can keep this blocked off. Any foraging is done with the automatic forager, so it's like not an issue. Have it kind of offshoot like that, I guess, for right now. We put these down over here. Still get by that. I can still get by. I can walk around that way. So that could be storage for stuff. It's my only two things out and available at the moment. I actually like these over here. So tomorrow I'll flip these over here as soon as I build in the pen for the pig. See, I'm going to draw the line right here. So I have a farmable zone. Then I'll start moving some of this stuff over. Like the wineries could probably go down over here, since they take a long time to smith up anything. And then I can goes there. So if I take out two of those rows, I could fit this other one on. Yeah. But one of them can go here. We'll find room for the others. Kind of like the sheds stacked. The winery. So I can put like these two right here. I don't know. Do it like this for right now, so we can like cycle stuff in, because I lost track of what building was what. That's good. Doo -doo. Could build another barn for more cows and goats. I like the cows because it's everyday milk. And everyday milk I can turn into more things. Goat's worth more, but I think every day is better than every other day. I guess it's about the same, but... Oh. I'll give that a try for at the moment. We'll try it. Gotta go get my hardwood. Which won't make very many, that's for sure. Oh well. See, I can make 2 more barns with these 2 things. That way they're not back there. Alright. So it works. We can get another Junimo hut in here with more things. Because we can just continue it up. Hi, Val. Thanks for the host. that in there, but oh well. How goes things? We are currently just kind of revamping the farm a little bit. A minor revamp, if you will. We're getting it. We're getting it. I'm doing okay. Just kind of fighting off certain things. It's not fun. Well, of course you can't sleep. This is you we're talking about. I don't think I can get over there to undo. Oh, yes, I can. Perfect. That's what I meant to do. Ha-ha. Yeah, I know, right? I'm never on. Like, what's with this? Boy, these pigs just went everywhere, didn't they? They're like, we go everywhere. Yeah. Well, you know, they'll go wherever they freaking want, I guess. Yes, these. Okay. Sure, that made perfect sense. Game, please. Well, I'm glad you could make it. Kind of revamping our thing here. And copper and iron. I can't wait for Pluto to stream again. Da 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 da. Okay. So I have these buildings mixed up. It's fine. We'll get it. We're getting it. So see, I don't like that aspect of it. Oh, such nice music. Yeah, and a lot of places are like that, so that's not really a surprise there, is it? Oh, we are short, like, quite a bit of stuff. Okay. This is okay. It's okay. We got it. Okay. Now, I think it's this one. Got it. Oh, we're out of coal. We're out of all sorts of things. Checked all that. Perfect. Good. Goody, goody, goody. Gumdrops. Make sure nothing else is like missing the sprinklers. And they had. I think this ought to get it. Awkward, but I want it watering consistently. I can even probably go get more seeds too. Oh, sure. We go to the mines. The mines of Moria. Nothing good in the quarry. Oh well. I believe you. Spoopy ghost. Spoopy ghost. Spoopy ghost. Hello? Hello, Spoopy ghost. Where's the spoop? Adi oxen free. Yeah, and that, you know, that's hard. Gotta get used to places. Well, and people underestimate. People gotta get to know you first. Like, if they think, oh, you do way better with that than without it, then, you know, perhaps they're willing to overlook it. The caves? Oh, the mines? No, that's a Lord of the Rings reference. Lord of the Rings. But I see more and more people, like, they say that they, like, you know, because you were saying you can't really watch Twitch at your work, and more and more people are allowing it because people like to have it on in the background, as long as you're not bothering your neighbors, type of thing, you know. And more and more people I'm finding have it like on, and I find that kind of a surprise, because like, yeah, when I was at work that was not a go thing, but more people are working at a desk now though too. So I mean, maybe that's part of it, like working at the desk. Well, even still, if it's, I mean, I don't know. You can be there for years and like, I don't know. People still might not know you well enough, you know? Depends on how open you are. Like, for me, it takes like a year for people to like really get to know me, get my personality. It comes across way better on Twitch, actually, because, you know, people just automatically assume the sass, which is good. I try not to be too, I don't know. Like, it's not that I'm not a troll, you know? And sometimes it gets passed off as that. I mean, it hasn't really been a problem because people just know I'm sassy. Or they've seen me in other chats, like I'm just everywhere. All the good places you'll find me. Not in too memey of a stream though. Not about that meme stream. Mainly because like a lot of times I just don't get it, like it's way too immature for me, I guess. Or, you know, if I'm not playing the latest, greatest game, like, I was into HOTS for a while, but then it got, like, way too complex for me. And not really ever getting into, like, the world, you know, the whole universe of Warcraft made it kind of hard, because, like, I played StarCraft. By God, I know StarCraft, but, like, I don't know Warcraft. But yeah, like I don't know Overwatch stuff, so I don't know what the cool is on that, you know, and my kids don't have that sort of they don't play those games or anything because they're way too competitive and stuff. We're all about the free games here. Well, that's like, I don't really play Splatoon either. I used to watch a lot more Splatoon, but then it kind of got, like, swapped out for Aces or whatever. So I've been watching some of that, so I kind of know vaguely what that's about. And I'm not cool enough for Pokemon. I can never remember anything about Pokemon. Like, I don't know what's cool, what's not. I was watching Toast stream the other day, and he was doing some randomizer or whatever, and my son's like, oh my gosh, that's a rare Pokemon. I'm like, okay. I wouldn't know anything about it. My cousin tried to teach me when I was 12 and didn't take then and doesn't take now. I don't even know if anybody remembers those Pokemon Pogs. That was a pretty big deal back then. Don't know any Pokemon. So like, I guess this next Splatfest is a Pokemon one, and I'm like, your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. I don't Pokemon, I don't Zelda. I'm kind of a boring streamer. I will never play any of those. I'm not interested in any of those. Don't know anything about any of those. I've watched some Zelda streams, but it's just, to me it's meh. I don't really care for it. I find the whole thing kind of really boring. But then, you know, I play things like Animal Crossing, which people find boring, or Stardew Valley, people find that boring. I'm like, no, we can change that. I do like Skyrim. Skyrim's kind of really chill. I'm just more into the chill games, I guess. The chill games. Nothing too gory or too horrifying. 'Cause I can't do blood. Well, I shouldn't say that. I can't do blood that really has no bearing on a story. So, like, if it's blood for blood's sake, I can't handle. Like, and sometimes I can't even handle, like, blood for story's sake. You know, like, this medical examiner is gonna open up this human body and be like, no thanks. But at least it belongs there rather than, haha, you have to behead this guy for no other reason than to get beheading. You know, like, what? So I didn't watch God of War or anything like that because it was not me rated. That's why I miss, like, Pluto playing Sims, or, you know, All Hail or Chipmunk Overlord, or playing House Flipper, because they're just super chill and I can have my kids in the room with me because we're doing, like, I'm never just sitting like this. I'm always like, well, I'm doing this and like 15 other things at once. So why wouldn't it? Let's see, what kind of junk? Junk. 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 Yeah, and for, with the way it's because, the reason my brain jumped to God of War off of that is because my husband and I were just talking about, like, derivative stuff, and, you know, it's all based on this mythology or this mythology, and then we were tracking it, and he plays stuff like that all the time. He has a bunch of Warhammer 40 stuff. And it was just, we were just talking about that, so I'm like, God of War kind of did that, and it was already, like, done before, but people really liked the God of War series. And we just find it like, well, this is, like, just like this game, and just like this game, and it's like, we were saying how we couldn't get, like, a new game, like, let's get a new game. There's not enough, like, space cowboys. You know? Like, the Ranger, I don't know, which, version you stopped at or whatever. Or if you're still playing, or... He doesn't play it anymore. But yeah, we liked talking about that. We were talking about Avenger stuff because he hasn't seen the new Avenger. We just find, you know, we talk about this stuff all the time. Play what? Warhammer. I don't know if you play it or don't play it. We were never the D&D type of people. I understand the game, but like, yeah, I never like super played it or got into that or anything like that. I mean, to me, it's all kind of the samesies. Samesies. So we're talking about how where things are like derived from, and I always get them with like, well, what about the Space Cowboys? And I forget which version that was in, but he has a book about it, and it's like they mentioned the Space Cowboys or Rangers or something like that. Like, Space Cowboys! You know, like, I think the concept is very interesting. Books for Pluto. Books for Pluto. I know. I'm so happy she's like getting resituated. That's what we want. Resituated. Happiness. Happiness for our friend. You're telling me there was only like one way out of here? That's messed up. Oh Lord, is that messed up? Okay. You seem to like these. Ah, okay. Do. Oh, we're getting there with slimes. Keep just going through the ice levels, I guess. Yeah. It's good. God knows everyone. Get some sleep. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. It's appreciated. In appreciable amounts. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, 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 bye. No. We do not start singing that. Mm-mm. No. No siree. Okay. Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. Chirpity, chirp, chirp. It's late. That's cool, because I'm going to be ending here. I love that mod. The freezing time inside, like, it's just great, because then I get time to, like, actually legitly play for a day without running out of time. So that's our stream. I gotta go do house chores, clean, do stuff, craft prep, probably craft sew. Well, hopefully someone else is streaming. We'll find a raid target. So much to do. I don't want to do any of it. Okay. So, thanks all for hanging out, and let's find a raid target. Is anybody playing? Nobody seems to be playing. Whee! Let's see who's in the Animal Crossing. Nobody I know. Let's see who's in Stardew Valley. Nobody I know. I don't know any of these people. I could go make new people, I guess. I don't know. I guess we won't be raiding anybody. But thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later. Bye.